This section heading is called Sessions for Remembering Users. So what we're looking at here is a diagram of our system that we currently have in place. So we added the session start function on the server side, and that enabled us to generate a session ID. So what we're trying to do here with this concept of starting a session ID, and actually setting a cookie on the client side is we're trying to counteract the stateless behavior of the HTTP protocol. So we do this with this whole process, client-side cookies and server-side code. So now what we're going to do in this step is we're going to add some additional server-side code that will enable our user's username to be remembered through multiple web pages. So now the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to open up a browser and we're going to analyze the whole login process. So we're going to go to yourbank.com and we retrieved index.php. Remember, we added that session start function to this page. So this is going to generate a session ID. Now what we need to do is we need to place that session start function on every single page during this whole process, because what that's going to enable us to do is going to enable the user to be remembered through the multiple web pages and also to retrieve session data. So the first thing that we're going to do here is log in. So we're going to log in as Alice, and we can see login successful. So this is what we currently have in place. Notice this is login success.php. So now we're going to add that session start function along with some additional code within those files that will enable the username to be remembered through those multiple web pages. So we're going to need to establish an SSH session with the backend. The first file that we'll edit the checklogin.php file. So I'm going to use nano for this, so sudo nano -c, and then once again var www web server, and then that's checklogin.php. Okay, so in the previous lab, I said that we should place the session start function before any existing HTML. However, we're inside of a PHP script. Now, because we're inside of a PHP script, that same concept doesn't necessarily hold true. So it's going to depend on the PHP code that you have in here. But what I'll tell you right now is that the PHP code that is in here doesn't require to be before the session start function. So we're just going to type it right here. So session_start, and then open and close parentheses, semicolon. Hit enter. And now we're going to go down to line 29. So notice that this is after a user successfully matches a username password combination within the database table. So what we're going to do is I'm not going to type this in, so minimize, inside of lab 6, there's a text file. Now in the lab, I'm giving you the option to type it or come over here and copy it and paste it in the terminal. So that's what I'm going to do right here because it's easier. And I'm going to get rid of the white space. So you can see over here I'm providing a comment to explain exactly what this code is doing. So we're using this session function. We're setting it equal to the post for the username. So what this is enabling us to do is to store the username as session data so that we can call on this variable from another page. So now that that's in place, we're going to do a Control X, hit Y to save, hit enter. Now I'm going to hit the up arrow key and we're going to edit login success.php. Now inside of here, we're going to hit enter, hit the up arrow key, and once again, I'm going to go back to this text file. So in the text file, I'm going to copy this first PHP code right here, and we'll just paste this in. So once again, this is going before the HTML. And now inside of here, we're going to remove this and we're going to replace it with this. So I'm going to copy, go back in here and paste. So this is going to enable us to display these words and then the username that's stored as session data within here. So now to test this out, I'm just going to do a Control X, Y to save, hit enter, and then I'll minimize the terminal and I'll minimize this. And you know what? I'll just close this up and go back to a browser. So yourbank.com, log in, and now we can see Alice is displayed on the screen.